In the beginning, everyone spoke the same language. The people were trying to build a tower with its top in the heavens as a rebellion against God. So God said, "Come, let us confuse their language so they will not understand one another's speech." So the people could no longer understand each other, and they dispersed. In the years that followed, there were those who could see what God was doing, and they pointed towards God's action in the world. They anticipated and waited for the Messiah to arrive, and God was born as a baby. He lived on this earth as a human being and reached out to the isolated, came close to them, and renewed them. Jesus lived out true love on this earth, and because he wouldn't compromise for anything less, he was crucified on a cross and died. But Jesus is no longer dead. He went down into the darkness of sin and death so that we wouldn't have to. He rose from the dead, conquered sin and death, and ascended back into heaven. Once Jesus had left for the second time, his disciples were scared, felt alone, and were waiting without motivation or focus, for they didn't quite know what. Jesus' ascension allowed the Holy Spirit to come down in abundance upon the disciples at Pentecost. The people listening to the disciples at Pentecost heard them speaking to them in their own language. The confusion of languages, which happened many generations earlier, had been renewed. Communication between God and people and people had been enriched. God gave the disciples the power and energy to reach out to the isolated, dispersed people living in different lands. At the second coming, Jesus will gather everyone to himself. God doesn't leave people in isolated pockets, in their private worlds, but uses us to reach out and be close to them, especially those no one else wants to come close to. As we get closer to God, we become closer to each other, and then these other people can reveal God to us and draw us closer to him. Today, the Holy Spirit continues to be poured out on everyone because of Jesus' death, resurrection, and ascension. Let God come close to you and give you power and energy and love. Be renewed and restored, and then it is up to you to reach out to others in all four corners of the earth.